We're back. We're back. We are back. I gotta fix everything, man. Yeah. I really do not like all this extra streaming. I'm telling you, multi-streaming sucks dick, man. Gaming. Feature it, please. Okay. Other trees are goat. I like them. I'm still mad at Geo from when I crashed a minute ago. Motherfucker, man. What's his problem? What did I miss? Well, here's what happened. I set up a share room and watch together. I set up a watch together room, right, for the radio later, testing it out, and he goes, I have the whatever thing playing in like 3 rooms or something, and we're like, why not mute it? And then in response he goes, how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know that if I muted it, it wouldn't do it for everyone like Pause did? And then I'm like, bro, you're putting me in this position where I have to say now why that is not a logical question to begin with. And then he's like, it's not a question. And I got all kinds of mad. He still tried to deny it. You can see in the fucking chat log of him saying it's not a question, as if a rhetorical question is not a question, which is an insane claim. At this moment, I don't understand it. Right now, I don't understand it. It's just like, just own up to it, man. Just be like, oops, my bad, and everything's good. Instead, he wants to be like, oh, first he makes some non-logical rhetorical question that does not follow. Because why the fuck because pause counts, why the fuck would that mean that volume would, when volume's always local to devices? Volume's local to speakers. The actual individual device that outputs the sound, it's standard practice that has its own fucking volume controls. It doesn't make sense logically, and yet he's telling me like, how was I supposed to know that? Why not just say anything else in a question? And then I say it's a question, and he says not a question. It's not a question now. Oh, okay. Hold on, I gotta leave this thing up. I'm not ready. I don't know this Garfield one. Just mute the tab. I said that to you. I said that to you. I don't know what his problem is. And then he wants to stand. He wants to double down, stand on the ground that a rhetorical question is not a question. Like, what the fuck? How do you not know you're off on a fucking branch now? When you're literally saying that a rhetorical question is not a question. Now you're off on the fucking moon because you couldn't just own up to it to begin with. So now you're saying complete gibberish. You're defending complete gibberish. And it's like, why not just at any point back down? Instead of just going further and further off the edge on your little branch that you're walking out on. And then cutting it yourself. I don't get his problem. Okay. Okay, this is good. And then my computer crashed when I was yelling about it, when I was mad about it. Riot and Geo are here. I don't know where they are now. I was planning on playing the game, but it's not Geo's fault that everything crashed, so it's not really why I left or anything. But I ended up leaving because my computer blew up. It was too hot. And then I came back, and now I'm here. I didn't leave because I'm mad at Geo. That was a coincidence. I didn't mean to leave at all. We're playing Hiragami, the Yuka mission quest. Let me get that set up before we start drinking. I don't know, maybe Gio mad at me. I don't know what the fuck for. I don't know how the fuck somebody be mad at me. I didn't do nothing. I don't know what the fuck he'd be mad at me for. It blew my mind, the part where he's like saying it's not a question. It's just like, come the fuck on, it's not a question. Come on, what planet are we on now? What planet are we on now? How would you even build an argument that a rhetorical question is not a question? That's insane. It's in the word. It's in the phrase. You ask a rhetorical question. You don't state. It's not a statement. And it doesn't even make sense logically. So it's not like it makes sense. You're not making a point if the logic in the rhetorical question is not right, is not good. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Hiragami. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I still didn't add everyone about the stream being back up. Oops, this is really bad. Oh, I was getting the Rumble one. Getting the Rumble one, that was a mistake. Look, man, that's the other thing that sucks about multi-streaming, is you gotta get every fucking link when I go back live. And that's maybe why they're not here yet. I didn't link the thing. I did. Did I link it in the Stoat? No. It's back. Is the name different? Yeah, it's different. The Rumble video. I don't think Rumble is ever going to do anything, right? I'm not expecting much from that. But it's on. But it's on. It's on. Like, the people hyping up Rumble are also people that I don't really trust, so... Like, after we guest starred on Joker's thing, it's hard, now doesn't it seem like Joker just didn't cheat because Kick didn't like him, not because he wouldn't have? Do you know what I mean? Like, doesn't it seem like he would have now? Doesn't it seem like he would have now? I don't know. I don't know who's coming back or what's the deal, man. Give between. I'm posting on this thing. You can't really rewind. mute the tab. This guy wants verified. Let me show you what I'm doing. They won't do verified emails because they want the fake signups. That's why they do all the bullshit with the time of account creation. This way it actually encourages botters and spammers to make more accounts ahead of time. Hello, hey Riot, welcome back. The biggest tech bug and cancer on Kick right now, ISO-side and AZ having so much mod control over small creators when you sexually assault other men with zero consequence. All these Nick and Lee have been view bombing. Yeah. The problems with Kick are not tech bugs. Mustache is changing the topic to that to avoid any hard questions. Typical cowardly Kick behavior. Supposedly they're checking this thing. They're not gonna be happy. They're not gonna be happy. There should be an option allowing hosting or not of their channel. Here, hold on. Is it? How come you guys don't see it? That's not right. Actually, the wrong thing. Where is it? What happening? Nothing. I'm just posting on the I'm confused. I don't know a way to open. There it goes. Okay, start. There we go. They're saying they're asking questions. Now, pointing out they're already being dishonest. Look, drop your top tech bugs on Kick, as if that's what people want answers to, right? As if that's what people wanted answers to. Isn't that funny? Obviously, he's already changing the thing from what they tried to say last time. For so many reasons longer than tweaking, please get a filter, move foreign languages. Okay, 1+ years, but last 6 months I can't follow anyone. Doesn't matter, PC or app. Most annoying one I experience the most is when I'm on mobile and change the landscape view, the screen glitches. Problem web player volume on Chrome browser, also Firefox. 50% volume, that's the thing. If we click second post, I think maybe a bug. The full screen button, major tech bug resolution is for Dalmatian to be unbanned. See, nobody cares about the tech bugs. They have real issues. Trying down and being in correct categories. I'm just chatting filled with GTA streams. Part of the problem, the real problem there is that gaming is a penalty on Kick. Going to a game category hurts your visibility. They could have fixed this, and they even had an idea presented to them to fix it. They haven't taken any real, what do you call it? effort towards fixing gaming. So of course everyone wants to be in just chatting. Over moderating the categories is not the solution to a broken incentive system. Again, then I'm gonna post the idea stolen thing. My presentation. Because I did present the solution here. I gave them the fucking solution to this. I gave them the solution to this already. I gave them the solution. What happened? The show, choppy words and a sloppy flow, shotgun hopper, lock and load, pack it back and then watch it go. You can give them the best. I mean, ideas don't matter when the top doesn't know what to do with them, and there is a disconnect between the top and the rest of the website. There we go. Anything else? Anything else I can post on? I think it's maybe a bug. Fix a damn phone app, dude. Every time you go out a stream, it always does something weird. I can gift subs anonymously, but it'll still put my name on the top gifter. Oh, it's interesting. We please get a statement regarding localization of the languages. Can we bypass rate limiter? Bypass rate limiter by just opening multiple tabs. Ooh. Nice. My user color and badges disappear in chats on resetting. When we ban someone from the stream, they can return 2 seconds later with a new name. Stop the madness. Hey, a kick partner here. A couple are noticing issues where it can't find someone's channel to host, and instead of type the first couple of characters and then it responds. Huh. When this comment is deleted during the live, the comment still appears in the VOD after the stream is over? I didn't know that. If I change the category during the live stream, only the last stream category appears in the recently streamed category list. When you have banned word lists, have a dashboard, beg you, sort the chat, fall bot issues out. It would be great if we didn't have a set of VOD to sub only individually. Not getting kick partner more updates on more analytics. For the love of everything, fix polls, please. There is allowing sexual assault by a top streamer. It's not banning them. This is a bad bug. Yep. They are avoiding hard questions on purpose. How about you unban Dalmatian? You all unban people daily. Most insane shit, but don't ban an innocent girl doing something accidental. Wasn't even bad. Free Dalmatian. Double kick is nothing but double standards. Eliminate 100% bots is easy. Add email, phone, identification. Bro, don't you think people have mentioned this? They want it this way. It enables more bot signups to inflate their numbers. It's obvious. Come on, why are people so retarded? It's obvious. Kick isn't as dumb as people think. They are. They are making choice. They are they're aiming at something else. Here you go. What mistake, Santa Maria? Paying thousands of streamers who bots day and night and not banning them. Keeping kicking beta. Once website security issues are completely broken. They for sure will not talk about this. They'll just pretend. They'll just pretend everybody is happy with Kick instead of pissed off at them. People not as out of malice because Kickstream keeps allowing this day after day, paying these shameless people who use bots everywhere. If nothing else happens to them, then better take advantage of the bug. Yes, they should just be honest at this point. They want the bots. You see how bad the bot needs to come on rent free. What's on here? Rent free's back up. Offline. No. Kick. There we go. Seems about right, probably, huh? This seems about right. Seems about right. Seems about right. Louis, do you think Louis has this small, the 48 in real life? What is he using to do this? I assume he's using the same kind of idea Wiz is, and it's just a guess. I doubt he actually knows any better than anybody else does. You know? Doubt it. Kick urgently needs to provide streamers with the option to view a list of all users connected to live. It ain't gonna happen. You're smoking drugs, bro. Hey, I really love your content. Now, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. My followers say they can gift from the app on the phone but can't subscribe from the app. So I'm told the button says gift to sub and not subscribe. Is there a way to make subscribe from the app while watching a streamer easier? No. The default approach for Kick is to, the default approach for any problem with Kick is to find a workaround, like using desktop, and never expect anything from them. There we go. Alright, I'm done now. Now see, this is the individual that's always selling accounts. Look, we sell 20 to 50 a week. They're probably telling the truth. They sell verified accounts. They sell Kick verified accounts. This person right here does. Left and right. Left and right. Left and right. Left and right. What are they gonna do? Alright, I'm done with that, guys. Let's go to the game now. Is Gio gonna come back, or is he mad at me about why his nonsense? This guy. I don't get his freaking problem, man. I don't get why he's all of a sudden telling me that a question isn't a question. Just because he doesn't want to say, oh yeah, duh. I mean, I guess... I realize I could have guessed that. I mean, I just thought I was going to mute it for you guys. That's why I didn't. It was that simple. Instead he goes, how was I supposed to know? Which isn't a logical conclusion. It's not logical, which is why his rhetorical question is dumb. It's not logical. It's wrong. It's just wrong. It's not a good excuse. I don't know. And I'm the jackass, right? Never, man. Never, man. Alright, Blaze chat, are you there? No. Could this be Yoko? be Yoko? Should be Yoko. I don't have a Yoko open. Are we feeling alive? I'm trying to. I'm so mad at Geo now. I don't know why you do that. Okay. I don't know why you would do that to me. There we go. Chat maybe. Chat, do we appear? Chat pop up? No? Okay, well it's gonna be a Blaze only thing later, right? So I only want Blaze chat. Where is Blaze chat? Let me fix it. Green 111. Where? How come chat's not popping up? Is this not it? I might change this one. Nothing. It should look when I look over, right? Oh, I know the problem. I don't have the thing even on. Hold on, I know. I'm not tracking the yaw. I'm not tracking the yaw because I restarted. Oh, I don't even have face tracking on. Like the controller. Okay, that probably doesn't work yet. It's probably 0, 0, yeah. Okay. Alright. Man, I was on track. Now I'm so off track. I was on track, I promise, once. Guys, once upon a time I was on track, I swear. Where it was. Okay. Now, I think I'd rather use the transparent one. They say they have a transparent one. Let me see. How do we get it? Go to Blaze. Then... Oh, we're on the front page, guys! Guys, we're on the front page on Blaze. Okay, streamer dashboard. Streamer settings. Where do I have... How do I have chat? Oh, I go here. Pop out chat transparent. But it's not transparent though. It says that, but it's not actually transparent. How about chat box? That looks normal. And then how about transparent? It looks the same. I don't know why. I think maybe it's transparent in OBS or something. It's not transparent. Whatever. Are you guys ready? Let me get the emulator and stuff open. Oops, I clicked like 3 times. Fuck, my mistake. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna restart the whole thing now. Fuck, man. Fuck me. Messed it all up. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm just breaking things. I'll get it working. Give me a minute. I don't get why Geo just disappears. Whatever. Went to bed or something. I don't know what. I don't know how I'm wrong in saying it was a question. That's what I don't know at all. If I'm wrong about that, then I don't know nothing in the world. I'll tell you that much. I don't know nothing in the world in the first place, but if that, I definitely don't know. Maybe, I mean, you know what? For Rumble, maybe we should do Rumble only streams where we just like watch politics and talk about it, right? If we want to do well on Rumble, maybe stop trying to do our stream on Rumble and instead do like an hour show where I just do like Timcast kind of nonsense, right? Where we talk about the news and then turn on, turn off. What do you think about that? Like, because I don't think we have any chance of our actual stream making it on Rumble, because like we get on the front page, we get in the top 2 rows, and they don't even put us on the front page. So gaming isn't even real. Look at their gaming section. Well, okay, I'll get you to be able to see it in a second. There we go. Look at that. Schmibble, right? It doesn't even look alive. Look, you have one guy with 2,000 views supposedly, and then 33 views, 30 views, 30 views, 17 views. How do they think this is going to turn into like something to compete with YouTube, you know? Now you could say Blaze doesn't have big numbers either. True, but it's the whole point of Blaze is trying to keep the overhead low, keep it all on this blockchain, make it all quick, make it all, you know, small, low. Requirements to run the whole thing. Like effectively you might end up with like multiple variants of Blaze, you know, like all their alternatives that maybe try a slightly different idea, similar like I was thinking about with Simps. Like I thought Simps would do that, like inspire other people to make similar websites. You might have that with this too. You might get you know, Blaze alternatives. I don't know, which would be good, not bad. Look at 2K of you guys. Okay. Go back. Is he not even real? It's just the same stuff you get anywhere, right? Let me fix the capture.
I'm up, come on.
He looks like Peanut with his mouth hanging open, Dingus, doesn't he?
Watch out for height. Watch height. Watch height.
Also, what's up with their posture? No offense. I don't have the best posture, but do you think it's good to be leaning over like that into the screen 8 hours a day? I feel like no, right? It's gonna be bad. Why even buy like a chair like he has if you don't lean back on it at all? You know? Am I wrong? Mouth breathers? Well, here's the thing. Don't pick on that, man. Because of my allergies, I'm regular to breathe out of my mouth, okay? I generally don't like the hatred for mouth breathers, okay? Because it's not my fault, man. I have to breathe out of my mouth sometimes or I'll die. Looks like Burger King, Burger Town. Not to mention, yeah, that's kind of wild. The controller thing's wild, I agree. Yeah, I don't know. But there's no way 2,000 people are watching this, right? Is what we're saying. Here, someone's on phone. Right, that's what we're saying. Is this clearly fake? 2,000 people in here, supposedly. Alright, here, well, let's watch this, guys, while I set back up the OCR and the emulator and stuff. We're playing Yuka's story. I need to get into it, right? I need to stop being a... I don't know why that's... I need to stop wasting time. Because we're already running out of time before we gotta start Carl.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Hurry up. Hurry up. My friend is like that. He had a broken nose as a kid that never healed right, so I started teasing about his Darth Vader-esque breathing. Yeah. Yeah, back when I first used to go like on mic with people, you know, like sometimes I would end up like breathing on the mic. I ended up you know, without realizing it. I would try to obviously not do that. But sometimes it would happen. When you would have auto, whatever. That's why I would always use push to talk also, so I could avoid it a bit.
Holy fuck.
Like, it's rare I'm able to breathe through my nose. I do when I can. When it's able, when my nose works, but it rarely works like that.
Fucking go, dude. Fucking hell of a run
Oh.
we're doing right here, boys.
Don't know. Don't know. I mean, it's not like I'm serious. Don't talk about mouth breathers. It's just like,
Second win.
I do not agree that mouth breather means dumb though.
Moses, where are you
I
at?
just don't agree with that. Nor do I know why it would. You know, I get it. There's like, people run into some like dumb idiot and they're mouth breathing, but
If I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. Hey,
I don't
the
know.
Shave, W baby, come on, Zippy, big sides. Let's go, boys.
all right. So that is that
Let's go,
working?
Let's go. Come on, Fabio, Bright.
It turns me so much he will never understand what I go through to be in a VC with him. Well, yeah, he should fix it on his end. I agree with you. Like I mean, on the like, you're not hearing me breathe most of the time. You hear me inhale sometimes. I've noticed listening back,
We're alright.
but it's on you as the person, you know, with a mic to figure out how to not be breathing. Like I said, I used to use my biggest fix is using push to talk, right? Like,
Felt a lot better, I'm not gonna lie.
which I think is
Walk around my house and then
fine
start
enough.
dummies at the start of that game to
Fine
fucking
enough.
sink myself back into it.
okay.
Well, you
It
find the
worked.
fuck out.
There
That was a fucking
there are not 2,000 people here, although there do seem to be a couple people here. But look, they're not even on.
happens, dude. Kinda
See, this is the thing that bugs me too. This is why I don't want to restream. Look at this.
the helicopter,
Um,
stuff, flow.
The Rumble is almost certainly just fake botted on top.
I mean, that was a tough one, dude.
Yeah.
The AI does look like slop. He didn't bother making it look nice.
Pure
It
instinct.
does not even look like he's in a chair, right? It looks like he's sitting in front of the chair on this floor. That looks stupid.
Getting thirsty, that's the main thing. Nobody gets blooded.
This is why people call stuff slop, right? Look at his numbers on the other thing. 120 on YouTube, 8 on Spotify, 11 on Kick, 131 on Twitch. It's supposedly 2,000 on Rumble.
Whatever.
Bob was gonna be fucking jacked.
Look at this. Bro, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Ah, ha, ha, ha. No girlfriend, no job, no life equal 24 hours on computer. Keep crushing it, Grits.
Do you ever
Please check out my
question
account.
God?
Listen to my music. I'm sure you would like it. This seems fake, right? Look at the trophy. It looks poopy. Yeah, it does. The whole thing looks poopy.
So I don't have to question it. I just know.
Like, obviously, I mean, I dig the animation part. The part that it's animating. The fact that it is animating, I dig. But, because, I mean, I use similar effects to give life to animations with just, like, a little change. But it's a lazy thing. Like, why not make it look like? Am I wrong? Make it look like you're actually in the throne, or what's the point? You clearly look like you're sitting at his feet, at the king's feet. That doesn't look cool. Okay, right? That doesn't look cool. Sitting at the king's feet. Like, what are you, some kind of schmuck? Why would you want that? All right, I'm opening the emulator. Anything else we got to talk about before I do get in the game? Or like anything? Am I forgetting anything? Plan is, again, let's try to rush through. We'll rush through. Try to play a Yuka story and the origami, couple hours. Okay, then we'll take a quick break, get something to eat, second wind, and I'll get stuff set up, and then I'll be back as Carl. And do you think I need multiple joints? I don't know. I doubt I'll really smoke multiple joints, but I could have 2 joints or something. And then a drink. How many shots should I put in the drink of like whiskey? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking whiskey and Coke. Oh, I don't know if I have cold Coke. Well, I have time to check. I have ice. To be safe, probably. Yeah, 2 will be fine. Be fine. I definitely do 2. A double, whatever. I'm down. A 2's no problem. Alright, I'll do 2. I'll put 2 shots of whiskey and Coke, and then, you know, I'll make a new one whenever I have to. Sounds good. Oh, do not put Coke in the fridge. Huh? Why? Why are you tying that in Cass? Why would I not put Coke in the fridge, and why are you tying that in Cass? I don't know what's happening. 1, what's the big deal about putting Coke in the fridge? 2, why are you freaking out about it? Multiple questions I have. Why would you say that? You say don't put Coke in the fridge. Now you have warm Coke.
Hello again, Mina. How was your talk with the boss?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Fun, I hope. We're doing good.
Good. Not ideal. Oh, did not put Coke in the fridge. Oh. Yeah, but we were hours away. We're hours away, right?
I believe you.
Here, hold on. Speaking of, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check what my soda situation is. I like hot Coke, do you? I do not. But Coke, warm Coke isn't that bad. Whereas warm Pepsi is piss, right? It's like hot piss. The warm Coke is okay. It's not the ideal. But it's not bad. It's still good. I'll drink a warm Coke. I wouldn't say I like it, like I wouldn't prefer it, but would I drink it? Yeah, sure. It's not that bad. Alright, anyways, I'll be right back. You're gonna show me someone cooking chicken breast and Coke? Yeah, that's definitely happened, I'm sure.
出るトンネル噂だったんだって、でその時に女の人が
車にひかれたとかなんとかってい
そ
うんで
の女の人はすぐ消えちゃったんだけど、
残業していると結構有名な話多少捕まえるレジとかのあたりでピタッと刺されて死んだったようなこう警備両方ちゃんと実在するんですよ。
So is Gio gonna be here now, or no? Or he's too mad now? I don't know why he gets mad at me about that stuff. Instead of just being like, okay. I don't get it. I don't get it. All I'm asking for is just, you know, be normal. Just be like, oh, okay, we're good. That's it. No problem. But no, can't get that. Oh, no. Much to ask. Who's to ask? Alright, Yuka, Spirited Away. Here we go. So I don't know when she's telling us this story. You guys remember Yuka? You guys here know who we're talking about? The girl with like the striped shirt. She's like in her early 20s. The main character seems to kind of have a crush on her, right? Or she has a crush on, they both have a crush on each other, right? It seems that way. Because like when you bring up, what is it, the train station thing at the end, right? They go, she get the train station thing, like, oh, I thought this was a date. And she's like, she blushes, right? She turns red when you ask her that. And goes, no, I thought I needed help. I needed somebody to protect me. So clearly they both kind of like each other, right? Is implied. I wonder if before the end of the Hiyarigamis, like if they'll be dating, like in 2 or 3 or something. You think? This would have been back when I was in high school. Still, the story takes place when I was in high school. Lifestyle. Because of this event happening, is how I got interested in the occult and how it became part of my lifestyle like it is now. this. Bro, is it not amazing? Did you say she did not say that? Is it not amazing that we can we could play any game we wanted now in Japanese, like because of the OCR stuff. Like we play anything live now. Like I can translate, right? But then like sometimes there'd be like these weird games that have like words I wouldn't know, or be too obscure, too eccentric. Now we could do it. Isn't that cool? I still haven't totally come to terms with that. Like in the past couple of years, it's changed. Obviously, we could have played our way through anything anyway, right? With me like looking stuff up or playing in advance or whatever. But now I don't even need to do it in advance. We can all do it. We can figure it out live. We're unstoppable, exactly. Specifically, like what we do on the stream, I can do anything now. Which is why I wanted to bring back Hiragami. But then the problem was, you know what happened with Hiragami? The problem this year, last year really, was I was juggling way too many things. We didn't even have a home, right? And I wanted to do this big event, the what did I call it? The Endless Halloween, right? And we were just way too all over the place. Like we were doing too much. We were trying to grow on all these platforms, all this stuff. But now that we have a home, we can refocus. And this year, I mean, won't our content be better if we actually have like a platform and we don't have to deal with all this other bullshit, and I can just worry about the production and like the stories and like all this kind of stuff? Wouldn't that be better? It's too bad we've never reached. I mean, though, like Twitch was kind of like that, but these platforms hold us back so like way more than they help us. Just trying to find one has been a real journey. I have no regrets about that. The other way, if anything, I've been able to meet all kinds of people, and I'm thankful for the experience. I mean, even what is that? If I didn't start collecting all these occult stories and things, then I wouldn't have been able to do this, right? My current lifestyle wouldn't even be possible. No, I would just be a normal college girl living a normal college life. I mean, maybe that's not bad, but don't you think that life would be missing something? I'd feel like I'm missing something. I think so. I think this incident, it was a major turning point in my life. It was my first time experiencing something bizarre. And it's also a sad story. Also reminds me of something sad. So we're back 3 years or something. Yuka is in high school. Oh, look at that. I didn't notice that before. Hold on. Bro, I never noticed this before. Look at that. You know what that is? It's obviously an Oni. No, sorry, not an Oni. They say obviously, then they say the wrong thing. It's the thing with the nose. It's a Tengu. That's a Tengu. We're at the bus stop nearby, or school. We're at the bus stop. Yeah, we're at the bus stop nearby the school. And I'm waiting with my friend. Haguro Kaoru, girl's name. Haguro Kaoru. And next to her is our older classmate, Sakura Tomoko. Which one is which? Who's this girl? My older classmate is in the same, we're in the same acting club, drama club. She knows that I like, or wait, I know that she, is it us or her? I know that she likes occult stuff and playing pranks. She loves the occult. She loves pranks. A what? A nose oni? Well, here's the thing. Aren't they Japanese? How can they be Jewish? One second, too. One more second, sorry. Gonna take care of my arm real quick before we get started. Sure, but it doesn't really make sense, right? Because Onis are in Japan in the period that they were like, you know, around. The rumors are around. Wasn't really. I doubt. Like, how would Jewish people have any influence on anything there? Doesn't really make sense. What would make more sense, I think, is that the Onis, I mean not Onis, Tengu, their nose grows and it's when they lie, like Pinocchio. You understand? So maybe the thing is, if your spirit is one of a liar, then your nose grows, maybe, right? Like maybe a grown nose is in some way spiritually or some other level associated with lying, I think. Right? So then that connects just fine. I see what you mean. Because that way... wink wink. Yeah, you get me. Wink wink. Right, right. Uh-huh. But I mean, maybe that is true, though. Because why are the Tengu growing nose? Why does Pinocchio exist? Like, you guys are gonna keep going on and on about the Jew thing, but right? Why is there Pinocchio? Like, really think about it and wonder about it, because I'm curious myself. Why is there Pinocchio? Why is that a thing in legend in multiple places? Banker Onis. No, well, we did meet that banker demon, remember, in Shimogami. He really was the Jewish guy. What was his name? like Martin or something. Something like that. We looked him up. It was the little banker man. It turns out he says he was like the Jewish god, but now he just like files taxes or something, goes there and collects money. Well, see, that's the other thing too. I do think about though, is I think people thinking that Jewish people control everything are giving them too much power. They're like elevating them higher than they really are, because I don't think it is that way anymore. I think there were times, obviously, where Jewish people were in the positions of power, and there obviously are Jewish people in the positions of power now, but I don't think it's the way people think it is, like where it's all like so rigged that we don't have a chance and yada yada. I think that is that's almost like programming, it seems like, to believe that. Like, why think that one group of people is so impressive that they can hide all this shit and you can't figure it out, and like, because you can figure a lot of it out. Baal or Moloch? It was Moloch. Malcolm was his name. Moloch, or another name, Malcolm. It was Malcolm. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, right? It was Malcolm. I'm looking it up, see if I can find it. Yeah, his name's Malcolm. Melcomb, like M-E-L-C-H-O-M. This guy. Melcomb. Melcomb is mentioned as a demon in the dictionary Infernal that was formerly held as a major deity by the Ammonites, as a people who occupied an area of the country known today as Jordan, until he and his people were chased off out of the area by King David and the Israelites. After being dethroned, he was regarded as a lesser demon, often depicted with a wallet, taking up the office paymaster to the servants of hell. It's not known exactly what his duties are, from being the controller of the comptroller of the Chamberlains, but it's believed that he is the one handing out the paychecks to the public workers of hell. The rest of his duties remain a mystery. He possibly holds some connection with Moloch. Yeah, when we looked him up somewhere else. They said that if you look it up, we looked up the actual dictionary, the French dictionary, right? That it's talking about there, the Dictionary Infernal, which is like this old book. It basically implies he is Moloch, though. Oist, was he an owl? Isn't it wild how Jews just worship demons? Well, is it wild? Because it seems like demons are the ones that would want you to worship them, not even God, really. Right? Like, that's the thing a lot of Christians bring up. A lot of things people think are God would make more sense to be demons. Like, when people, like, someone talks to you, right? Some Christians will say, well, if you're hearing voices, that's probably a demon, not God. So, the main flaw she has is that she hates losing to men. Sorry, no, no. She doesn't hate losing to men. She hates losing. But her flaw is that she's too masculine like that. Yeah. Some women are like that, though, right? It uses man specifically, but you could take it to just mean strong-minded or spirited or stubborn. But it does use man specifically. Yeah, that's the only problem. Now, here's something interesting. Hey, let's learn Javanese real quick. The phrase she uses is damage to the ball, damage to the gem, tama being gem, or in this case, and kizu being damage. So it says tama ni, where is the damage? Ni, that's pointing towards it. Kizu, okay? You'll go. Which means You guys get it already or no? It's in Japanese. All of these are phrases, right? You go. Fly in the ointment, a tiny flaw in an otherwise perfect object. The chip, the damage to the gem, the gemstone, the jewel. So it's like the reason. It's interesting to say, and also like something important about the context of when you use it is obviously you're saying in general she's awesome, but only flaw, only drawback, only thing that kind of holds her back, the chip in the gem. There you go. It's a useful phrase. It's definitely pretty common. Really pretty common. So her only problem is her masculine personality. But now they mention it, she did get in a fight with a man the other day. And of course, it ended with her winning. Oh, did it? You're gonna fight? What kind of fight was it? What kind of fight did she? It just says a big fight. This is a big fight. That could be verbal, that could be not verbal. I assume it's verbal, right, that she's talking about. I assume they got in some kind of yelling match. Now, to me, though, she's kind to me. So, she's kind and reliable to me. Well, let's get back to the story now. We looked up at the sky. I felt like the cloud, like giant clouds, are coming down, and I don't know. I felt like it was a sign of something that was going to happen. You know, it's got a weird environment, huh? I mean, sorry, this feels weird today, huh? Doesn't the sky seem a little weird? Oh, she's saying it to us. She's saying that to Yuka. Hey, doesn't it seem kind of strange atmosphere today? Something's up. I agree. It seems like Donyori mean gloomy. Yeah, the gloominess really adds to the atmosphere. Yeah, she'll be fun. Gloominess adds to the atmosphere. Where are we going? What are we doing? Not you guys, but these guys. What's our plan? Her other specialty is she talks like a man. Oh, does she? Oh, she does. Yeah, I see. She does. I'm just picking up on that now that she mentioned it. She says daze at the end. That's not a female thing. Females in Japanese speak soft. They don't say things like confidently. Isn't that interesting? Like in Japan, like so it's in America, saying something's feminine, masculine, and all that. It's pretty easy to like point it out and whatever. In Japanese, it's even in the language. It's even how women speak versus how men speak. Women are rarely going to say something confidently instead of like softly, like a suggestion. They're much more likely to say stuff softly, like suggesting. Isn't that interesting? But that's because it better reflects how women actually behave, right? Is that they're suggesting things like, "Hey, are you sure you want to do that?" It matches their demeanor more. But anyway, her specialty is she talks like a man. Yeah, she does. And they seem to have no intention of changing that. What are we doing here, you're asking? Well, nice, finally. Well, a couple days ago after school, when we were eating at our favorite spot, then we came up with it. Okay, what did we come up with, though? What did we come up with? Oh, we're going back. Flashback. I would like to eat at one of those places with the little hot plates as the in the middle of the table. Seem cool. I've never ate at one of those places. You guys go to one of those? Like a bocce place, kinda. I was eating with Kaoru. I was there with Kaoru eating. We were eating. Oh, you know what? I didn't know that was. So they're eating. I thought they were saying. My bad. That's okonomiyaki, which is savory pancake with meat or seafood and vegetables. So they're like these things. They're making these things. I've been trying to get my friend to go with me. Sometimes yakiniku. Yeah, that'd be good. I would like to do that. I would definitely like to do that. Where they cook the meat like that. I think that's awesome. I like what is it? Fondue. I like fondue. Eating fondue is kind of similar, right? Like what we usually do is like cook up like I'll cook up like that kind of steak that's like just like pieces, right? Like little thin, you know, not the best cut steak, but for something like this is nice. You cook all that up. Cheap steak, odds and ends or thin steak or whatever. You cook that up and then you dip it in the fondue cheese and then you dip bread in there. You dip all that kind of stuff. You just eat it. Very nice meal. Break up a bunch of bread. Break up a bunch of cook up some kind of something like that. Dip it in the cheese. Pretty nice. Very enjoyable. There's an all-you-can-eat one in Providence I was checking out. Nice. Yeah, I would like to try that kind of thing. Have you guys ever had fondue or no? Like fondue a fair amount. If you make the cheese right, like the cheese sauce right, it's pretty good. Pretty good. And the meat doesn't have to be hot still, right? Because the cheese is hot. It can be. I mean, obviously, it's not. You're not leaving it out all day, but it doesn't matter if it's cooled down a bit. That doesn't matter because they're keeping the cheese hot. Hey, Yuka, here you are. And I suddenly hear from behind me, and I turn, and when I do, there we have. I got to think of terms for this. Upperclassmen, elder classmen. What is her name? Did we say her name a minute ago? I swear we did, right? What was her name? We said her name a minute ago. We did. Sakura Tomoko. Sakura Tomoko. Here, let's have Yoko say it. We're on YouTube, right? You know, I know the bot on. On the bot on 1 sec. There's an update. Do I want to get it though? Probably not. Just skip for now. I think my parents used to have fondue before I was born. Nice though. You should try it. I think it's good. Do they have a fondue pot? What you do is you make like the cheese. You mix in some like oil or booze or something or wine or something. To give it the right consistency. You can use wine. That's what my mom used to like to use. Okay. Did I get this to work? And the robot. So I can get her name. Okay, Yoko, say this name for me. Sakura Tomoko. So people at home can hear how a Japanese robot would say.
Sakura Satoko.
There you go. Satoko? It was Tomoko. You got it wrong.
Sakura Satoko.
No! Tomoko, Yoko. Got it wrong. Yoko, listen, you're the professional here. I don't know why I'm telling you. I guess they're both professionals, actually.
Sakura Tomoko.
There you go. Thank you. Sakura Tomoko. You hear that?
Sakura Tomoko.
There you go. Thank you. They did have one. I know they still do. I bet it's in the basement. That could be fun. Yeah, I mean, if they still have it, yeah, sure. I don't think they're that expensive either, too, if you want to get one. But if they have one, I mean, that saves effort. They're just a pot that like keeps itself warm, you know, the bottom warm. So you can keep the thing. There's also people also do chocolate, but cheese is the way to do and to learn it and yada yada. If you really want to learn the chocolate thing, I don't know. I feel like that would be a real mess because the cheese hardens enough. I don't know what I would do with. I don't know. It sounds like a real mess. The chocolate sounds like a. There is upperclassman, Sakura. Apparently she was looking for me and found me here. So you guys know about one of the seven wonders of our school? So if you don't know, in Japan, they call all the supernatural stuff at the schools 7 wonders. And every school has them. Like the stairs with an extra step. It has 13 steps on Fridays. It has... You hear people playing the piano when you go by the room. That kind of thing. They call those the 7 wonders. Call those the 7 wonders. It doesn't mean your school literally has 7 of them, though. This is what they call it. Did you have one of those fountain ones? No, just a pot. Just a pot. You just do it like what you do is you get those long. Is Hanako? Yeah, Hanako is one of those. Yeah, Hanako is a pretty common one. A lot of the schools have some variation of that. Whether they might give her a different name though. Might give her a different name. Isn't it kind of funny Harry Potter ripped that off? I wonder if she knew about the Japanese one when she came up with the one that they have, because it's like the same thing. I've tried one of the chocolate fountains, huh? But yeah, you have these skewers, and you stab the thing, right? The cheese, or I mean not the cheese, the bread, the steak, whatever you're putting in there. But you stab it with a skewer, and then you dip it in. How you do it? Have you heard the rumor? Do you know the rumor of the girl student dipped in, well, I think it's formaldehyde, Horumarin. I think it's formaldehyde. Formalin. And it's formaldehyde, right? Formalin. Okay. After death, yada yada. What do I put in English? Formaldehyde. Also. Formaldehyde. What do they call it? Formal hin or something? When you translate it? What are we saying? Marin. Right. Formaldehyde. You hear about... You know about the girl that was in formaldehyde? Do you know about the formaldehyde girl? No. Ah! No. Definitely never heard of this. Well, be hungry now. Well, now we have a formaldehyde head, so who's interested for that? I mean, who's interested in that? What kind of cheese? I think we mostly would use like cheddar. We mostly melt like cheddar. But the thing is, you can use any kind of cheese. You can use look up recipes and stuff. You can use kind of like all kinds of cheese. But the reason why you mix it in with like wine or like some oil or something is to make it into a consistency that works, you know, and it's heated the whole time. Here. Without dipping steak and cheese, it's really good. Well, first we just started. I guess that's kind of I don't know about my idea, like, but we would do the fondue, right, and then I would be like, okay, why don't we grill up some cheap steak and dip that in there. We've done chicken too. Some kind of meat, but it has to be something that won't fall apart if you dip it, right? That's something that won't fall apart when you dip it. And you can just like cook it up ahead of time. So we've done steak and we've done chicken. Steaks was the classic one because, like I'm saying, you buy a bunch of cheap steak, you just grill it up, slice it up, or slice it up beforehand or whatever, you know, grill it up. Steak isn't gonna fall apart. Steak is gonna fall apart. Broccoli cheese is awesome, by the way. You probably do, yeah, you can do all kinds of cheeses, and you can change its consistency by like how much stuff you mix in too. Like the wine, like if you want it to taste a little bit like wine, you know, or if you don't. All those kinds of things are part of the process. You figure out, the first time, you might make a weird, you know, mix, but after you get what you're doing and you like tweak it a little bit, it's very cool. You change the taste a little bit here or there, right? Add a different cheese, change the booze, whatever. This is the first time I'm hearing it. Not only is it the first time I'm hearing it, we're also hearing it while we're eating. Not great, is it? About this formaldehyde head? True. True. How come we can't click go? There it goes. Well, I want to go. Let's go see it, Yukon. You know, that's a good idea. I think chasing this woman's head is a good idea. She came all the way out here to ask you to go? And, Kaoru. I checked Kaoru's expression. See what she thought of it. Because she hates this. She doesn't like these kind of topics. Huh? There's Kaoru here. But she's not saying anything. She's just eating her food. Huh. Yeah, oh yeah, Kaoru. Haguro Kaoru. She's my classmate. We're in the same class. She's the first friend I managed to make since I came here from Tokyo. Apparently she was born and raised here. I don't really know the details. She's apparently from a local family. I don't know the details. I have so much cheese. I can keep just stockpiling cheese. What kind of cheeses do you have? Albi, smoked Gouda, bear, cheese dip. I would want something like that. It's so good. Yeah, I mean, try all kinds of stuff. You can try Gouda cheese, sure. I would try, I mean, don't be afraid of trying, like, classic stuff like cheddar and stuff, too, though. Because, the nice thing about fondue is it doesn't have to be a melting, like a traditionally melting cheese. Because you have a heat source. Why do they do that? In case of emergency? I have so much cheese, like the U.S. government does that too. Why do they, in case of emergency? Well, they used to give out cheese. They used to government cheese you would get. That's, I think, what we're talking about, really, no? The government cheese. I have, oh my god, I got different shredded blends, I got bricks, I have like 4 bricks of mozzarella. How are you going to use all that before it gets bad or something? Are you making a lot of big meals or something at some point in the future? My whole fridge is just cheese. Okay, well, be on the lookout for any mold to make sure you get it out of there, in case it so it doesn't, you know, where they're sealed. I guess they're probably okay. Sealed, they're probably okay. Oofed. Mold, yeah, okay. Well, you don't have mold on your cheese. What are you talking about? Okay, one reason they do it is to stabilize the dairy market. Oh, so it's the lie. Okay. That shit is not real, bro. I've learned that over the years, right? That's Keynesian economics. It's going to be just a bunch of nonsense. It's going to be some nonsense. It's almost certainly has to do with like some kind of subsidy or some kind of government planning to fuck shit up, and so they do it to try to counter it. I don't know the details, I'd have to look into it, but I'm sure it's that. Just eat around the mold. What about blue cheese? Most cheese needs mold. Yeah, but these are separate topics. I'm saying if you get like the gross whatever mold on it, There's different types of mold, right? There's some mold that is fine with cheese, yeah, and there's some mold that's not. Just like salami is true too. Like they have like white. You can have like some white mold that means nothing, and you can have real mold that you don't eat. Just slice that off. Yeah, but I'm saying if it's in the fridge, if it could spread to the other cheese, is all I was saying. Cheese lasts a surprisingly long time, and also you can freeze cheese. Yes, I've had cheese before. I own cheese right now. Sure. But I get what you guys are saying, but also there is gross mold that can get on there, like the black gross mold or whatever, where it's like you can't eat that. You can't eat that. Have you ever heard of this new thing called cheese? Yeah, I know. You guys acting like the experts on cheese over here. Right. I realize you guys are the cheese experts. Sorry. Sorry, didn't realize I had cheese experts and cheese. I heard that. Oh, so some of the local families were like in competition with each other, I guess. That's what that's saying. And then somebody told her that there's a dispute between the local families. It doesn't seem to matter anything to me though in my relationship with her. We're good friends. But that could matter to the story though, right? That she has some kind of connection to the old families here. Kaoru is like the total opposite personality of me. I love talking. She likes being quiet. Sure. When they move, she moves slower. She moves more gracefully. I've asked her, am I irritating her? And she doesn't seem to have a problem with it at all. Maybe that part in the opposite, you could say, maybe you'd say, guys, you need to try melting the cheese. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes, correct, yes. Here's the thing too. You guys are telling me about all this cheese. I'm telling you about fondue. You're learning from me. You're telling me about cheese. Okay, whatever. You guys haven't even had fondue, I'm realizing. And I'm getting a lecture on cheese by unsophisticated swine. I'm just kidding. But, you guys haven't even had fondue. What are you telling me about? Alright? You guys haven't even experienced the true wonder of cheese that is fondue. So, whatever. Ushi, I don't quite know what that word is. Oh, because the ya is small is why I didn't look it up right. Is that, there you go. Copy. What is that word now? Oshi toya. What is that word? That word, bro. How come it's not there? Graceful, ladylike, modest. Oh, okay. So maybe in reverse, it's actually, you could say it's ladylike, whether she's more quieter, more humble, more quiet. Yuka's loud, rambunctious, slightly annoying, right? That's what we're saying. She is kind of, right? She is kind of annoying, a little bit. But she's not that bad. But she is a little bit annoying. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Like maybe she's trying to take it in and become a good woman. Well, from there, about a year ago, I just transferred here from Tokyo. And there was lots of things I didn't really understand, to be honest. To be honest, coming here, I was so anxious about everything. I mean, it's called a village, right? But it's so closed off. Think about. Right, so she was like nervous and stuff because she didn't know if she was gonna fit in, or like, sure, it's a village, but that also means, right, that it's gonna be a closed society. It's a little town. Sure. If fondue is just hot liquid cheese and I've just never had a fountain or whatever with a little stick. No, it's not just melted cheese. I keep telling you guys. It's not just melted cheese. Okay. Told you guys that. No, it's not just melted cheese. You put in like some wine or oil or something. If you just do cheese, it'll just be stuck, bro. It won't melt well if you don't put anything in there. Here, white wine. You got to. I'm looking at the thing. A lot of people use white wine, I guess. You have to use something like that though, or it won't work. It's not just cheese. You bring wine to a simmer in a fondue pot. Mix in flour, then mix in cheese. Season with nutmeg and salt. I don't do that. We have to use something as a base. All these ones are suggesting white wine, which you can use white wine. Not a bad idea. You can use any kind of wine though, pretty much. I'm gonna pregame with a dab. Check Stoat for cheese. Not even gonna be. I'm checking. Okay. I love all these arrows. Oh, on the question thing. Yeah, I was annoyed about that. I put as many arrows as I could. Yeah, okay. I mean, a nice amount of cheese. And most of them are still in the package, so you don't have to worry about them. I did say in the package there's probably... when they're in the package, I wouldn't worry about them. It's just, you know, if you were opening a bunch and they got mold on them, then I would worry about it. But I guess I'm the idiot. Rub inside a small 2-quart with add wine, brandy, and lemon juice. Yeah, you could use brandy and you could use lemon juice. Yeah. See, you put something though as a base, and that has to be like a wine or an oil or something, right? You understanding? And then you mix the cheese into that, so it becomes a melted cheese substance. But the base is something else. The base is something else. Make sense? I'm good on cheese. Yeah, you have tons of cheese. You should definitely make fondue. You should definitely try it. You guys follow the story, all this cheese stuff? We're Yuka, right? We're in the middle of nowhere. We're in some kind of little town where not much happens, right? And she was worried about not fitting in, but this nice pale lady became her friend. And now there's some tomboy. What's wild is that their friend is way more tomboy than Yuka is, right? I called Yuka kind of tomboy, but she's not really in comparison to this other girl, to this upperclassman girl. She's way more tomboy than Yuka is. Is tomboyness a spectrum? What's a dirty non-American do with cheese from my Cracker Barrel? Yeah, I didn't even notice the Cracker Barrel cheese. I like how that still has nothing to do with the story. These guys. Okay. But when I actually came, it was nice. It was calm. It was quiet. I was warmly welcomed. Didn't match what I thought at all. Learned that quick enough. And I became friends with Kaoru. I mean, Not really sure. Wherever we are, once I transferred, she came and sat next to me. Kind of a mundane reason, I guess. But we just kind of, she doesn't even talk much, but I just feel like we started to get along as time went on, and now we kind of understand each other, I think. I'd say, to put it simply, Haoru is the person I trust most in high school. And possibly my only friend. Sure. And I don't think anything would ever change that. Even since then. Oh, when she says since then, she means that she still considers her a friend even though she's gone. Right? Even though she's disappeared. Does Yuka like cheese? Good question. It's never really mentioned. I don't think. Also, I don't think that they're eating like those pancake things, right? So, no. I mean, I assume she does like cheese, but I don't think it's going to come up anytime soon. Alright, well, enough about that. Let's go back to talking about after school. See, she's telling the story. Who's she telling the story to? Because the narration's kind of weird like that. Is she telling it to, Junya Kazami? Kind of curious who she's telling it to. If she's telling it to the viewer, I mean, maybe, right? I know upperclassman Sakura. Kuda. Wait, what? Who's this? As we say that, butting into the conversation is Shimohashi Miki. You guys know this girl? What the hell is she? She is self-titled, self-proclaimed hope of the newspaper club. Why is everybody showing up here? What's happening? One by one. You're talking about the fifth, seventh wonder, aren't you? So what the scene is, Yuka and her friend are sitting there eating, right? And these other girls just start showing up. The one girl is like a older lady, and then this girl is like this self-proclaimed hope of the. That's a lot of nerve to say that, huh? The self-proclaimed hope of the newspaper club. She ignores the fact that it doesn't stop for me being there at all. It just asks Miki the question. Well, Miki. Is that her full name? Yeah. What was the first part? Shimohashi. Shimohashi. You know what Shimohashi means? Under the bridge. Under the bridge is what that means. Shimohashi. Under the bridge, Miki. That's her name. I don't know why I'm finding that amusing, but that is her name. That's what her last name means. Under the bridge. Shimohashi. Under the bridge. Miki from Under the Bridge. She shows up anywhere whenever there's a topic that could be a newspaper, could go to a newspaper. And she's the only person in the newspaper, so. I mean, I guess it makes sense. This bitch looks creepy. Does that mean creepy or something else? I don't know what the first word is. Hold on. Oh, unscrupulous. Ah, I see. Unscrupulous. 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 Brazen and unscrupulous. Let's see. Well, there's definitely people that would describe her as shameless, but what is she really? Is she really? I mean, I don't really know her that well myself, so I don't know the truth. But there are times that I think she shouldn't be sticking her neck in. Reba Javanese. She keeps talking, happily. Hey, you hear about this recently? You hear about the people have been, the legends about people being spirited away? No, I don't know. What are you talking about? What happened? She doesn't seem all that interested, does she? Well, apparently that there were spirited away incidences that happened here a long time ago. They were famous ones. Even upperclassmen, Sakura, she. Hold on. It seems like the two of them aren't done talking yet. Is Kaoru okay? What did they come here for? Oh, so we don't really care about the conversation. We're just like talking to ourselves now. If she was looking for me, I can understand that. But what's Miki doing here? Is it just true that Miki just shows up whenever there's something to talk about, a rumor to talk about? Well, I don't know if that's true or not. But the spirited away thing, I've heard about stuff like that. I was born and raised in Tokyo, but even I've heard stuff like that. So, Yuka, you want to go? Huh? Not huh? Do you want to go? Do you want to go look for the girl that was what was it? Formaldehyde girl. Do you want to look for a formaldehyde girl with me? Well, it's not like I can answer no the way she's asking, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, let's go. Yeah. Alright, it's decided then. Kaoru, you want to go too? She tries to get Kaoru involved also. Kaoru hasn't been saying anything, just eating her food. Is she mad? Alright, it's decided. Well, first day of our winter vacation on the 25th. Christmas? Damn, I wish I knew this. It's on Christmas? Huh. I had no idea. I had no idea this case takes place on Christmas. Huh. I had no idea. You see that? Takes place on Christmas. Well, it keeps going without Kaoru saying anything. Kaoru, is that okay? Yeah. I have no reason to say no. I mean, yeah, I didn't say no, did I? Oh, Sakura, can I go too? It doesn't look like she wants to say yes, right? Only 338 days until Christmas. Yeah. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of, like, is it Paddington Bear? I'm trying to think. Who has a jacket like that? I think it's Paddington Bear that I'm thinking of. Right? I believe that is what I'm thinking of. It reminds me of Paddington Bear. I think so, yeah. Yeah? You guys see it or no? Hold on. See it? Reminds me of Paddington. Reminds me of Kim Possible with that dark overlap, sure. But look at his jacket. You see? He does look like Patty. It's yellow though, her jacket is. But got strap things. Marmalade sandwiches. It's not even the same color. Yeah, it's not the same color, but it's the same kind of jacket. Why would the color need to be the same? Why would that be the requirement? It's the same kind of jacket, bro. Why would the color need to be? Marmalade sandwiches. I can... Just like him. And he has a sick red hat. Well, that's true. Well, that's true. Come on, she looks like Paddington Bear. She looks like Paddington Bear mixed with the man in the yellow hat, right? Together. You mix them together, there you go. You mix the man in the yellow hat from Curious George and Paddington Bear, and you get her. I don't think I'm out of line with that. That's correct. I think that is correct. She just keeps talking. Well, what should we do? Apparently the path to the high school is deep into the mountains. Deep into the snowy mountains. So it's sealed up. You're not allowed to go there. Winter vacation as it closed up. Well, we came up with a plan to get there. To check it out. So, is it true? You think there really is a girl in formaldehyde? I ask. I'm clearly suspicious of the whole thing. Of course there is. Of course there is. There's gotta be there. Listen. Do I look like a girl that does stuff without proof, without a reason? No, there is a reason. Okay, I have a solid basis here. He pulls out a newspaper clipping from her pocket. What is this, 40 years ago? The date on it's 40 years ago. Who's the man in the yellow hat? The monkey guy? Yeah, the monkey guy. Monkey guy, yes. I mean, it is super yellow, so I'd see. You would think that. Apparently, this is a student was spirited away in Inuyama Girls' School. Wow. So is that where we are? Is this Inuyama? Is this Inuyama the city that they're in now? It's got a huge headline. The article here, apparently, at Inuyama Girls' School, a teacher and a student were spirited away. Sorry, no, that's a science teacher. How come science teacher was added to the thing? Science teacher in here, or are we doing? Whoa, we have all these things. We have all the things. No. Is science teacher in here? Are these ones don't have red? We have all the entries now. What is this? Brunbahn. I'm not sure what the colors are. Are those ones I have read or the ones that I haven't read? I think those are the ones I have read. This toilet honeycomb. Those ones I have read. I've read way less than I haven't read. That makes sense, actually. Okay. But I'm wondering, is it to add something for holograph? Look at this. Hold on. Polygurafu. Nice. Wait, what? 20 until your 20s. This. Deja vu. Alien abduction. Ah, yes. It is said that if you don't have this happen to you before your 20s, it's not going to happen. Deja vu. Alien abduction. Right. Anything else? Okay. Let me look through this real quick. To see if it added anything crazy. That's wild, we have all of them now. Stalker! 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 Laws about stalkers, I know. stalkers. This whole thing's about stalkers. It all talks about Mirai in there. About Mirai. What's up, Blue? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the vote. Thank you very much. Nice. Sorry, I was looking through this. I was looking through our codex thing. We're doing a quick little mystery here. Before we're gonna do American Truck Sim drunk driving later, but right now we're doing a little quick mystery for Spirited Away. Apparently, people have been spirited away here. And I was looking there because that says school. It says like physics teacher, science teacher. And I was curious, did they add an entry for science teacher? Or is that going to be in the logic board? That's how I ended up here. Yeah, thank you so much. Holy moly, guys, that's awesome. Hell yeah. I'm gonna smoke real quick, right? Let's pregame for the drunk driving thing later. Pregame. Let me smoke a little bit. Let me get my bong. Pregame a little bit. Okay, chat. Quiz. Who's following the story? Anyone? You know what? I want to be able to flip Garfield around. Hold on. That's a good idea, right? Hold on. Does this fader do anything? No? Hold on. Let me add the capability to flip Garfield around. That seems important. Okay. I have a hand, but I can't use it anymore. Stalker. What's up, Cowboy? Cowboy, consider, you don't have to, but consider coming over to our new place on Blaze. You don't have to, though. It's fine if you don't. But if you lose track of us, if I'm not on Twitch, I'll be on Blaze. Blaze.stream/CrackyReads. It is crypto, but you don't have to use it. And you can use your Twitch account to make your account. It'll just give you your name. You can change it if you want. Pretty simple. It's not very hard to sign up. And yeah, you don't have to have crypto at all. But I'm going to give... Okay, so the website has these things called passes. I do plan to give those out. Because you can vote on your favorite streamers with them. But I do plan to give those out. So you don't have to have crypto, but you could win something that's kind of to get you some. Okay, okay, I think I want to revert the scale, right? I want to take X, yeah. That's goofy. Goofy. It's goofy. It's all messed up. But hold on. I mean, the first one, turn off face tracking, so that doesn't interfere. Okay. Then ignore the whatever's happening. I'm sorry, it's going crazy. Okay. Wait. Okay. So what I want is an offset of 1, I think. And then I also... I'm really fat now. Then I also want to multiply it, so scale it by -1 first. Correct? I think -1... Maybe that's not correct. That makes it 0. Okay, what is the Whoa! Whoa! Okay, I'm not thinking correctly here, right? Okay, so I want... Wait, I don't want to scale... What if I put the scale at the end? What am I thinking? What is the math? What am I thinking? Look how I look now. I'm all kinds of messed it up. Okay. So what am I thinking? Why is this idea stupid, guys? What am I doing wrong? Okay, hide this. Okay. So, I want to flip. I don't want to get smaller. I want to flip. Oh, you know what? This is the wrong one. This is the shrink one. I can't use that one. I mean to use this one. Stop knocking. I was using the wrong one. I can use 7, not that one. There we go. Okay, now I just get fat, which is kind of perfect. That is what I wanted. Oh, so I was doing it right. I was using the wrong knob or something. Almost. Almost. What if I make the scale 2? Is that the answer? Okay, I'm gonna smoke real quick on this thing. Guys, what am I doing wrong? Why am I fat now? Why am I so fat now? Okay, I think the -1 thing was right. I think I was thinking correctly there. But in what way am I thinking correctly there? How does this work, guys? I'm just getting fatter. Not right. See, I think it is... Oh, but it'd be -2, not -1, right? The scale would be -2. Yeah! I figured it out. It'd be -2. Okay, now chat. Now I can turn around. What is the story, chat? Mr. Wise Guys chat. Hold on, where are you guys? Listen, are you guys following the story at all? Do you know anything that's happened? What is going on, chat? Don't make me get my gun. Wait, what is going on in the game right now? You know? You know? I look really fucked up the other way, don't I? How come chat's not following up? What's wrong with that? Oh, I know, because I turned off the head tracking, right? Just a sec, let's turn it back on. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. Now, chat. Better answer. I spent all this time flipping around, okay? Check this out. Watch this. Or check this out. Hold on. Get out of the way, chat. I'm doing... What do you think? What if I do it quicker, like... I want it to flip, but when I'm like halfway, so I want to go faster. Oops, I want to go like... that. Do a kickflip. Okay, anyways, nobody knows the story? Alright, well... We're Yuka, we're a reporter lady, and we're in, middle of nowhere. We are being asked to check out the school, and at the school, what's happening? Not too big. School, what's happening, you may say. Apparently, there's a girl in formaldehyde, is the rumor, right? There's some girl's head in formaldehyde. So, we're gonna go check it out. The writing's too small to really read it. Wait a second, Inuyama, is that our school? I didn't even mean to get that loud. Correct answer! Yeah, it's happened here, it's happened twice. It happened twice back then. Twice. Oh, Spirited Away. So you think that kind of thing can happen? Too much fun, dude. I don't know if I believe this. Huh? Nice, this is the question. 49, the case 40 years ago. Okay, the Spirited Away case happened how long ago? 10 years ago, 40 years ago. Bro, does this game think we're stupid? Look. The incident 40 years ago, it says right there, right? Then the question, look. Did it happen 10 years ago or 40 years ago? Ooh. I think this game thinks we're retarded, guy. It was 40 years ago, yes. And according to the article, that means it said it was a Spirited Away incident. It was a murder! No, it was Spirited Away is what it said, right? It said Spirited Away. But the writing, the article about it is small. About the teacher is small. The one about the girl student is big. Oh, that's what they meant by the small thing. So there's the science teacher went missing too, but that's a much smaller article, like in the print. Okay. Which one do? So this case, only the teacher went missing. Both of them went missing. Yeah, there's two people. There was a student and a teacher. That was so, then currently, are we saying the female student is the girl in formaldehyde? Yeah, right. That's what the assumption would be. Because the science teacher is saying that the incident 40 years ago, the science teacher made the girl in formaldehyde, put her head in formaldehyde. And not only that, it's connected to the formaldehyde girl, right? I mean, it seems ridiculous. It seems very ridiculous, but I am curious for some reason, right? Could be interesting. Morning, what's up, Leafy? Hey, Leafy, hey, Leafy. We're doing, today's a crazy day, Leafy. And anybody, I don't know if you're working today or busy or something, but, we are going to be Carl drunk driving in, I don't know when we're starting, like an hour or two we're starting, right? Probably. A couple hours it will be starting. Maybe an hour. Because it's already late, huh? It's 6:30 is the kick talk. I'm gonna have to make sure American Truck Simulator works. Worst case, we're stuck on the default places, right? Worst place. Drunk driving? Yeah, we're gonna play we're playing American Truck Simulator, and for any support, Carl will take a swig of a drink, of a hard drink, and you can choose weed. I'll have a weed too. You can pick either one. Any support, like anything, the sub, whatever thing. It's gonna be not Sims, the imaginary website that's gone. It's gonna be a Blaze exclusive. It's gonna be a Blaze-a-thon exclusive. It's very soon. Blaze-a-thon exclusive. Very soon. Starting very soon. I guess, because the kick talk starts in an hour, and we kind of wanted to check out that, right? So, I guess what we'll do is, what are we thinking about the kick talk thing? I know you guys want to go by there. How by there do you want to go? We set up Carl, right? Maybe I should take a break now. Right? We got an hour. No, here's what I'm thinking. We play for half an hour. I take a break. We come back at 6:30. What do you think about that? Because that's when the kick talk starts. That's when I want to be in character as Carl. Yeah? Or no? What are you guys thinking about the drinking? Because I don't want you guys, I don't want it to be not line up with what you're thinking, Riot, and whoever else wants to drink some too. First time I ever drank on stream. That's gonna be weird. First time I ever drank on stream. Probably the last also, guys. Probably the last also. Sure? Okay. So, we'll play for half an hour. I'll take a break, and I'll be back in a half hour after that. And then I'll be Carl, and I'll have Truck Simulator set up. And we'll be ready to go, but we'll watch Kick Talk for the start. What's up, Russell? Welcome, welcome. Do you like PlayStation, or is that unrelated to anything? Does the part of your name mean you like PlayStation or not? What's that, Russell? I know I've seen you at least once before. We are currently getting ready for the, what do we call it? What should we call it? Carl's Drunk Driving, the American Truck event in an hour. And I'm playing a Japanese game as a wind up, I guess. Kind of a weird thing to pick as the wind up, I've realized. Are you playing, this game's called Yarigami. Hold on, I'll show you what this game is. I'll show you what this game is. I got a good idea how to show it. Just thought of it. This game was originally on PS2. Oh, speaking of PSX, it was originally on PS2.
友達殺した犯人探してるってチェーンメール来てさ。
This is the
何
game.
それ。 24時間以内に9人にメールを送らないと犯人だってことで殺されるって。嘘くせー。なんか同じようなやつ聞いたことあるよ。嘘？どんな？友達の友達から聞いた話なんだけどさ。
It's a horror game. They remade it for Switch. They remade all of them. There's 3 of these games. They are you call them sound novels. It's like it's like a kind of like visual novels, but they're more focused on the tension of the scene. Very cool because they're all horror games. Kind of like the story's like the X-Files meets folklore. Like you're cops, but you work in this department called the Records and Collections Department. I don't know what that board game is. I'd like to play it. I don't know how we play that. There's Yuka right there. That's the main character, Kazami Jr. We're not him right now. We're playing a side story. It's Kagure. That's our partner. That's our boss, Indo Ronko. This is Kirisaki, our older brother, who's a folkloristics major. That's Shikibu Hitomi, the doctor, who's like the Scully character. And then this right there on the right there is Yuka, and that's who we are in the current story. We're going back to when she was a teenager, and her friend got spirited away, is what she told us. So we're going to see that happen. That's what got her involved in supernatural investigation. There's Domyoji on the side there. Hold on. Huh. His name is a lot like the girls in this one, the Kaoru girls. Huh, it's interesting. And then it has these like question parts, right, where you see what's going on in the story. And then you have courage points, which you can only pick certain things if you have the courage to do it. So if you pick all the the most courageous things, you might not be able to do some of the later things. And then at the end, you have a logic board that you have to put all the right answers on, or else that's how you actually get reviewed for how you did. There's two paths to every mainline case, and there's just one to the bonus ones. It has a database of all the different stuff that you learned. Hoppy, huh? Hop. That's the branching tree for going places. Now this one, I don't know if it's on the first one though, because I've never seen this. I don't know if that's the second game or something. I've never seen the branching story thing. I don't know if that's only in the later ones or what. I don't know. Art's really cool. There's only which is real, the science or the occult. There's 2 paths to every case. Have you ever heard this? I heard it from a friend of a friend. That's how it opens up. Because that's how like half the cases start, right? Somebody says that to you. That's how most of the cases start. I have this story. You ever heard it? Heard it from a friend of a friend. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. GM. Good morning. Alright, let's see where we are now. So we're eating food. These 2 girls showed up, right? They want to check out the school, but the school is closed for Christmas break. We're actually going on Christmas, right? Well, I mean, I'm interested. Might as well go, right? I didn't think that Spirited Away was still a thing that happened. People getting spirited away. I didn't think that was a thing that would still be in the modern world either. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's a special privilege of living out in the countryside. You know, it has a question mark because it's not really a privilege getting spirited away. Right? Not really a privilege. Well, whatever. I want to check out my surroundings, right? Exciting. And can't back out now. Might as well have fun. So there's a formaldehyde girl spirited away. So they say there's a formaldehyde girl, is what they're calling the rumor about the school, is formaldehyde girl. So apparently, the claim is that somebody saw a girl head in formaldehyde. So we're gonna go look and see if we can find it. Then she shows us a story, a newspaper clipping for 40 years ago, and it says that a girl and a teacher went missing 40 years ago. So the idea is that maybe it's the same girl, but I don't know, right? That sounds kind of weird. But we're curious enough, so might as well check it out. We have what? These 3 girls with us. We're gonna go with 4 girls to the middle of Christmas. Seems like what could go wrong? What could go wrong? How could this go bad? You know, it can't go bad. I like to see with my own eyes the difference between the rumor and the truth. And also, nobody should be going there because it's winter vacation, right? Nobody else besides us should be going there. There's a big Tengu on the side. GM. Yeah. So we're waiting at the bus stop. Kaoru's late, huh? Or is it the bus that's late? Kaoru's late. You're right, man. You're right. Where is she at? It's fine, I mean, it's not my problem, but I'm happy if she brings it up instead of me. I was going with Chief for that before, right? Normally, when it was the 2 of them, upperclassmen. I need more. What would be a phrase for that? Lady? Upperclassmen is so lame. I don't want to say senpai. I don't want to say it. There's got to be other, like, nicknames, right? Teach would work for like a teacher. What would you do for like a student that's a little older than you? What would you call them? Hey sis? No. You guys got any ideas? Keep going, man. What is it? What is it, Yuka? Well, the thing that happened 40 years ago said it was spirited away, right? Yeah, it said 2 of them got spirited away. 2 people got spirited away. Huh? What are you guys talking about? All of a sudden, the old lady here at the bus stop started yelling. Oh, because we said the spirited away thing? Looks creepy. That was not a case of anybody being spirited away. Looks spooky. One of her eyes is like a glass eye or something. It seems like this old lady knows about the case we're talking about, the incident. Maybe we should ask her? Or, number 1, guys, 1 in chat, if you want to ask her about the case. 2, if you want to ask her to quiet down. 1 is, hey, can you tell me about the case? Do you know about it? 2 is, hey, ma'am, can you shut up? Hey, old lady, we're talking. Shut up. That's number 2. That's why it requires courage there. I think 1's obviously the right way to go, right? You don't, guys, what do you think? 1, ask her if she knows about the case. 2, tell her to shut her face. And, pipe down, old hag. Okay. All right, guys. All right. 2, I see. All right, anybody else want to vote? I got 1 vote for 2. I got 1 vote for 2. Nobody else want to vote? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. David gives us a bad ending or something. Hey, ma'am, can you please quiet down a bit? Uh-oh. Huh? Freaking youth these days. Do you know any manners at all? Who are you, how are you even talking to people like that? What is your problem? Have some respect. Have some humility. Sorry. I bowed to her a number of times. I seem to have pissed her off. Yeah, obviously you did. Huh. Fine. Whatever. Well, I have no reason to tell you about it anyways. I have no reason to tell you about it anyways. And you know what else? I bet it'd be fine if you guys piss off Lord Tengu. You deserve it. You should face the wrath of Lord Tengu, you evil little girls. Lord Tengu. Huh? Now you want to know? No? What would you tell us about it? Phew. Phew. Who do you think you're asking? Okay? Maybe if I see you again, I'll tell you, okay? But right now I'm pissed off. I don't want to talk. Oh, I see. The Cowder's here. Oh, the bus is here with Cowder. Oh, so we're waiting for the bus. Waiting for the bus. In order to change the atmosphere, I purposely tried to say that with a lighter tone. Bus is here. Okay, Boomer. We should go back, right? Do you really want to lock in with this choice here? We don't know what the fuck Lord Tengu is now. Sorry for keeping you waiting. What is she doing there? Nobody asked her? That's Miki, right? That's the reporter girl. It wasn't just Kaoru that showed up. Huh? Miki? Miki? Kaoru just stands there quietly. Her face looks kind of troubled. Alright, well, next thing is the article for the school. I'm finally here. Heh. She does a smile. Miki's here with a smiling face. What the hell? We said we were going to the three of us. Now, Yellow Berenstain... What is it? What was it? Paddington Bear. Yellow Paddington Bear is not happy about this. Okay? Yellow Paddington Bear is not happy about this. I told you, Cleepy. Why does that one have dark-ass demon devil eyes? Which one? The other girl? I can go back to the other picture. Come on, it's fine. Right, Paddington? Sorry, Sakura. Oh, I gotta remember her name, Sakura. Then I can just call her that. I mean, it's just one more person, right? It's fine. It'll be an outing. Sorry. Is that the one you meant? The one a second ago? Is that the girl you were talking about? I apologize desperately. It doesn't seem like what is her name? Sakura? Sakura's gonna feel any better. Why is she so mad? I don't get that part. Oh, there's gotta be a reason, right? That she's so mad. There's gotta be a reason she's so mad. You. You're Haguro's daughter, aren't you? You're one of the Haguros. Huh? I told you Lord Tengu is gonna be mad. You know exactly about that anger, don't you? You should know it firsthand. What does it mean? What's going on with this Tengu thing? Tell her to fuck off again? Yeah. She stares at her and just spits curses. Kaoru doesn't say anything. Scorpion Streamlabs. Kaoru doesn't say anything. Just looks at the ground. Teacher Kozuki. We see Teacher Kozuki walking from the direction of the school. What is he doing here? What is he gonna say? I mean, He's a popular. This teacher is popular among the students. Mr. Kasugi is popular among the students. If finds out what we're doing here, we're not going to be allowed to go. Our whole plan will be for naught then. The school is sealed up, right? I'm sure they're gonna find it suspicious. The four of us are here at the school bus stop when the school is closed. Good day. Oops, I didn't mean auto skip accidentally. Good day, he says with a smiling face. Good day. Teacher, you're going to work today? No, you idiot. Miggy, you fucking moron. You fucking moron. What are you saying? Just say, don't say anything. Just say goodbye. Don't pull him in to talk. Are you kidding me? We're gonna get found out. What are you doing? Yeah, I had some work at the school to get done. But I was worried I was gonna miss the last bus. Oh, I see. Yeah, that'd be rough. Teacher, I hope you work hard, and we'll see you again next year. Oh yeah, sure. You guys take care of yourselves. And I mean, me too as a teacher. I gotta take care of my ears too. It may be, even if it is winter vacation, don't take it easy just because it's the winter. Understood. We have faith in ourselves too. This kind of stuff you say to teachers and students. Sakura, that answers, oh, seems like the bus is about to leave. Just a moment. And is he getting on? I don't know the right answer. I guess he doesn't find anything strange here. What's his name, by the way? Konuni? Hold on, I need to get a teacher's name. Or was it? Kosugi. Teacher Kosugi. He helps the lady holding the old lady's hand. He gets on the bus. Well, are we going ahead? Sure, teach. So this isn't actually the last bus, though, right? Because then that'd be really suspicious, no? He mentions the last bus. Let me find the part about the last bus. So, where is it? There it is. Yeah, I had work. I thought I was going to miss the last bus. But it can't... if it's the last bus, isn't this suspicious that we're just hanging out here? It makes a sound. Don't know how doors close. The bus takes off. Well, there goes the teacher. Thought he might figure that out, but... Crackshon. Oh, that's just a horn. The horn, hearing the horn ringing through the night, it runs off. Oh man, that was scary, huh guys? You dumb idiot. She wiped her forehead too, like, oh, wee you guys. Am I wrong? Am I right? Wee you, that was close. Well, that bus was the last one leaving, right? Nobody else leaving here now. Nobody else should be in the school either. See, that is suspicious though, right? That we're at this bus station. But I guess we live close enough that, that it's not that weird, right? Because I think we walked here. The one girl arrived on the bus. I don't think we did. I think we can walk home to wherever we're from, I think. All right, let's get going. We have one more. Now, why was she so mad about the new person being there? We have one more than we would have liked. Miki? Come on, let's get going to the school. I didn't mention it. The whole thing happened so suddenly, so I don't know. But I don't think there should be anybody in the school. Oh, yeah. So, should we talk about that Spirited Away incident on the way? Spirited Away story that they're talking about after school. We're not done with that yet? There's more? Well. Yeah, I mean, we can finish it up. We can try to finish it up. Maybe get us worked up, right? Let's get ourselves hyped up and let's talk about it. Started telling the story. Now, see, here's the thing. In that trailer we saw, right, that I just showed you, that guy, that nerd guy, hold on. That nerd guy has the same last name. And in fact, he has the same first name. Is that a spoiler I've just learned? On accident, guys? Was that a spoiler? Hold on. Did he? And also, did she change into a guy? Hold on. Where do we mention her name again? I'm trying to make sure the kanji is the same. Oh, you know what? I probably have it in the guidebook. Yeah, it is the same. Huh? How could this be her? Look. How does this make sense? How do they have the same name? How does this guy in the trailer... You see that? Hold on. He has Kaoru's name. That's Kaoru, whatever the last name is. How is that true? How? Hold on. How the heck is that true? See, I'm seeing if I can find a picture of him in the... Or a picture, her name in the thing to show you. That's the same. W stream yesterday. After last night, I need a shower. Live soon and everyone. Action man. That noise is. So is Gio gonna miss the day because he mad or whatever? Where the heck happened to Gio? Okay, look. Yeah. There's her name. Hold on. I got you. Look. How is this? How? I gotta be spoiling something a little bit here, right? Hold on. I gotta make it smaller so you can see balls. Look. You see her name? You see her name there? And then you see his name? I noticed they... Huh? They have the same name. What the fuck does that mean? What the... How come that... That's not the right page. There it is. What the fuck does that mean? Are they the same person? Does he get a sex change? It looks like him, kinda, huh? Wait, is that is he a woman? They look the same, right? They are the same person. Maybe. Or brother. Maybe it's his twin brother. What the fuck? Who's this guy? Okay, bizarre. I accidentally... We accidentally solved something there. What does that mean? Oh, we're out of time, guys. We will pick up right here on Yuka's case very soon. What day are we going to do it? Probably, maybe tonight, right? What's tonight? No, Super Robot Wars tonight, right? Hold on, let me think of what things are. Okay, tonight, Super Robot Wars Sunday night, or Monday night. Alright, guys. We only have a couple more Hiragana things done. I want to get them done quick. So we'll do them Sunday night or tomorrow night. I'll be back soon. I gotta get ready for the Carl stream, Carl drunk driving stream. I'll make a drink. I'll have a joint. We'll put on the Kick Talk. We'll set up the driving. You know what? It'd be cool if I could have it like Carl's driving and then the Kick Talk is like on his dashboard or something, right? Maybe we'll do something like this. And then when it's done, we'll just be listening to music. You guys like that idea? Maybe. Cabron had a idea about like us trying to deliver things from the Leering Center. That's not a bad idea, right? We come with some kind of route to where was the Leering Center at? We try to do something with the Leering Center. Yes, sounds good. Okay, so that's the plan. Yeah, Carl's coming over. Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll be back in like half an hour. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna turn the stream off. I'm gonna get stuff ready. It'll be a Blaze exclusive. So if you're not on the Blaze yet and you're watching on any of the other things, please come follow us on the Blaze. We're doing good stuff there. It's a real website, okay? I will be sticking. Come follow us on the Blaze. I will be sticking there. I will be there for at least a decent haul, okay? It's not a temporary fly-by-night website. I have 1 hour. You have a half hour and change. You have a half hour and change because I'll be back in a half hour ish. You have a half hour and change. All right, later, guys. I'm just gonna turn it off so I can get started. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Carl stream in half an hour, and then we'll start the festivities. So see you guys soon. Blaze-a-thon will be back on half an hour. Bye.